Hey guys, Ken from Veteran Screen Printing. Today we're going to go over how to reclaim a screen so you can clean it up and move on to the next job. So stay tuned. After the intro, we're going to dive into this. Alright guys, so reclaiming the screen. I got asked this question a couple times, so we're going to make a video of it. And what is reclaiming a screen? Now, reclaiming a screen is where, let me grab one of these screens right here, is where you have a screen that has a motion on it, and you've already printed, and you're done with this. Now, you want to move on to the next job and use this screen again. To take off this blue stuff, which is motion, and get it back to new so you can coat it again and use it on your next job. That is reclaiming a screen. That's what it's called. To do this, you're going to need 3 chemicals. Your first is going to be emulsion remover. Now this is Franmar emulsion remover. Have never used this before. But this is all what my local shop had. So, and the thing is this one says it cleans up to 120 screens, which is pretty cool. It doesn't say that you're supposed to dilute it down with water. My other one was a gallon, and you had to dilute it. And it was 3 parts water, 1 part emulsion remover. This one is a gallon, same price, but this one doesn't get diluted. So hopefully it works better than my other one, because for the same price, hopefully it works just as good. But again, that's all they had, so that's what you got to work with, right? Your second part is going to need to be haze remover. Now they make 2 different types of haze remover, one being paste and one being liquid. I prefer the liquid, and the reason why is if you have any helpers or if you're doing it yourself and you don't get that paste off the corners of your screen, it is a nightmare when you're printing. So I stick with the liquid haze remover. And now this is the second part. Now I have a couple different scrub pads. I keep them separate, one being emulsion, one being the liquid haze. And then my next step is just plain old, this is a spray bottle, but this is just the degreaser with a little bit of water in it to dilute it down. And that's it, guys. That's it. So you have those 3 steps. If you have a screen that is fairly easy to redo and all that, it should take about 5, maybe 10 minutes at the most. But if you have a screen that's giving you some pain, it could definitely take you about 10 to 15 minutes for sure. So let's get into this. I'm going to spray it down a little bit first, and then I'm going to use the emulsion remover, and we'll scrub it down a little bit. Now, it says after 30 seconds you can power wash this off, or just use a regular hose. So I got the Franmar one because it was the only one, of course. But I also did hear that it's less potent in the air than other ones. And I don't know. I really don't tell a difference. But maybe it is, maybe it isn't. So the emulsion is dripping down fairly nicely, better than my other one. It says to do not let it dry, so it is dripping down. So I'm going to turn on the press washer and get to washing. emulsion washed off pretty nicely. Now let's move on to liquid haze. And with liquid haze, I don't put it on the screen itself. I put it on my scrub brush. I just put a little bit on there. Now you don't have to use this every single time. I like to use it where the design was on the screen. Now liquid haze remover kind of helps with the ghosting of an image that maybe the screen mesh was dyed a little bit from the inks. It kind of brings it down, but it helps with the ghosting. And that's about it. It can also take off emulsion. It is a very harsh chemical. It definitely is a harsh chemical. Now, normally, what I do is I do this process, and once I'm done with this process, I let it sit down and I start on the next screen. And then when I have 5 screens in total set aside, I grab the very first one I did and start over by washing this out. And this chemical, if you let it, you can sit between 3 and 30 minutes. And the 30 minutes will give it a full effect. But yeah, so pretty much that's what I normally do. But for this video, we're just gonna get going, wash it out, move on to the degreaser. Now, once you get done with that, move on to your degreaser. And all I really do is I spray both sides. I let it do its thing. I don't scrub it down. And then I just pressure wash it off. But I let it sit for a little bit. So I just spray both sides pretty well. Make sure that there's no chemicals or any grease on it. And again, I just spray both sides really well. And I just let it sit there. And I let it run down and get both sides very well. And then I turn the pressure washer on and move on. Alright guys, that is pretty much, that's how you reclaim a screen from start to finish. Again, you just need those 3 chemicals. You need your emulsion remover, your haze remover, liquid or paste. Again, I prefer liquid. And then degreaser. And definitely read the instructions. Some emulsion removers, you concentrate them down. I never concentrate my liquid haze remover, but I do concentrate my degreaser. Again, you have different scrub pads for each of your steps. You can use a scrub pad for your last one of being the degreaser. Reason why I don't personally is I don't want to have the chance of any little of the fibers from the scrub pad being stuck on my mesh. So I want to get that last final wash, or actually the 2 last wash, because from the haze and then the degreaser. And hopefully with that, there's no little fiber stuck in the mesh. I've had it in the past where I got a little bit stuck, and it kind of could screw up the design if you have really fine detail. So again, that's the reason why I don't. Again, I am using, this was a 305 mesh. This was for one of our poly mailers that we print for our customers. And again, if you guys want to see how you print poly mailers, Definitely go to our other videos on our channel. We show you how to print poly mailers. Very easy, very simple. You don't need a whole hell of a lot except a screen and acrylic ink. But go check out our video and we'll show you how to do that as well. But if you guys have any questions, or if you guys have anything that you want to see, leave it in the comments. We read every comment and we definitely try to get back to you guys. Last but not least, we are definitely getting closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers. We appreciate everybody for this, one of this big accomplishments. We didn't think we'd ever get to 500, let alone getting to 1,000. So we're pretty close. We're only a couple hundred away. So please, if you guys have not subscribed, please subscribe to our channel. If you can, please like this as well as share this video. We are definitely trying to bring knowledge to the industry for people that want to get into it but just don't know how. So if you can, please subscribe, please like, please share. And until next time, please be safe and have fun.